Hi, my name is Alexis Adrián López Villarreal. I am in 7th semester of the Information Technology Security career, and I'm gonna talk about what is about this career, what is about the Information Technology Security. For the beginning, the qualities that are needed to be always are investigated. You have to investigate all the time. If there's any doubt or something that is not understood, you should investigate truly, to go to the library, internet, to the teachers, uh, because there is more information about the career. There is the professor, the teachers don't say to us. And so I repeat, you need to go to the library and go online to know about more the subject. What what I learned this career is inside the school. I will never be enough. It is just an introduction about everything we need to know. I mean, what you learn in the class, and there is not enough. You have to investigate more, read a lot, and investigate more, get more practice. If you have doubt, have I say, you need to question that doubt to your teachers so you can comprehend, understood. So how we start? How we start in that career? Well, if you just enter or go in first semester, read, read a lot, and this as much as possible. Always practices, even 15 minutes of day. You will be enough, and be constant, and repeating the big practices and practices. Some personal advice from myself, which I have been practicing on my own, that is programming. Learn to program in different languages, such as JavaScript, Python, C Sharp, C++, and another device to learn about machine virtualizations, that is how to learn computing machines and virtualizations in your computer, and in there you can practice what you learn. You can vulnerate the computer, you can vulnerate the system, mm, get practice what you learn in the schools or being seeing tutorials, and the default what kind of machines or what kind of operation systems that be good to start. Well, the default operation system we use the Kali Linux, Parrot, Ubuntu. Those are the usual ones that we use more often. Kali Linux or the Ubuntu server, that is more factings. Learn about, you have to need to learn about everything possible about the operation of the networks. There are many books reading that, and my personal book in particular that I use is the CCNA routing and switching that I bought in Amazon. And this book you can have it in Amazon, or you can buy it. You can find it on online, but I recommend you have it in physics. You have it with yourself. Well, that's my opinion. I like more being in physics than reading the computer for many reasons. And there is another books like, for instance, tools, for instance, techniques, networking, programming, and Python programming in Java, JavaScript. But yeah, you have to find a lot of books. You have to need to read a lot of books. If you find some PDF and you have in the computer, but you never learn it and you never read it, and there's not such a thing. There's not good to just having the computer. There's no sense. The the reason that you need to have that book, so the reason that you need to have that book is because you need to read it. You need to read that book, that how you can learn. But in another advice I can give you, that is practice what he says in that book. I there is another book that I recommend that is called uh, about hacking, about penetration testing. That is, you can put in practice what in that book says, just like that, just like the book says. So uh, another thing is every day is to be aware of computer security news. This is a major where you will always have to be knowing everything around, everything what is happening in the world with the new technologies, new methods, new tools, because the hackers always create new methods in infiltration attacks. Uh, then one cannot become isolated with this information, so you have to need to know what is going on around the world, what is going on and with this news with the hackers, because the hackers always makes another tool, makes um, another subject, what is going on with these companies, with the organizations, what is going on. More recently, Google just break up with Huawei because they have infiltration information and the common obsolete with the president of the American States, Trump. Uh, well, that is the point, right? Be on day what is going on with technology, what is going on with information security, cyber security, and well, my experience. What is my experience? My experience in this major is that it's a challenge, completely challenge, that you have to be persistent, learn something if in case you don't know or do not know very well about the subject, get the feel to learn enough. There are days when you see the goals does not come out, but you can always count on support to make teacher there. And teachers will always provide support to students when look for them. I mean, there is a lot of teachers that you can help you, but you need to find them. There is a teacher that can say this Romeo. Romeo is a good teacher that you can tell you about any doubt about programming in any language, more Java. Another teachers, but there is no more in Físico Matemáticas. There is Mike Galvan and Fernando Galvan and Professor Braulio. There is not anymore in that school, but in the university. But there was a good professor. You can find it anyway in the mail or even in get information in the school. So my knowledge right now are varied. What I know about computer laws, how to make a legacy structure, computer security policies, ethical hacking, structure of network, forensic, penetration tests. Network penetration still much remains to know. Even as I say here, one does not finish student and always I was learning, right? I'm just a student, but I'm working right now like a developer software, but there's in that place I'm still learning a lot. My skills in this domain about what I get during this career is the domain of the area of the networks, that's my strong, or forensics and creation of tools that hacking and creating politics for security, and physics security about what can you do to protect the organization, all your physics, surround yourself or surround protect the building, protect the personal, protect the computer servers, everything. Not everything is just about it's not just about computer teams, it's not about servers. Even you need to learn how to protect everything, like doors, walls, personal, everything need to be under control, need to be on rules. So where can you work studying security in information technologies? Well, there's a many space able and people will always be involved that is related to computer security, like software development, system analyst, database administrator, web designer, communicator, network designer, computer security console, security policy designers, computer forensic, disaster recovery, computer processes, network administrator. The skills I can offer a job right now are programming, networking, forensics, penetration testing, security policy and designs, help desk, and in the companies that I would like to work is about in any bank. Cisco Teleperformance, there is a good job in Teleperformance about security. So another companies that I would like to work is in any bank, like Cisco Teleperformance. Teleperformance, there is another chance about security, all the telecommunications, DHL and Dell. So in general terms, my career is about knowing all the structures about the company. You can be an architect about all the network things. You can have all the knowledge, reading books, with all the courses about tutorials in the internet, like Udemy of Code Academy. There is another page that is really cool that is called Hack the Box, that you can put in practice all your knowledge about penetration testing. You can penetrate any computer about any network, so there in that page can offer you a computer and a network that can offer you the opportunity to put in practices what you learn, that is penetration and hacking in all the things. But that is always being ethical. Like there's another good point to touch, that is all the laws, politics, and information politics, rights, about the consequence if all the knowledge that you have and you even have in this major, that is need to be used with ethical form, with responsibility, because there is, like a professor says one time, that you can learn how to steal a house. You have to you learn how to steal a company, steal information from a computer. You can steal a complete house, the form that you can steal in, but there is always be just to know how to do it, to complement, to get a plus about how can you put a security in that ways that anybody can do it. I mean, if you learn how to steal a house, you know how to steal a house, but you don't have to do it. So what you need to do is to protect that house. But with what? With the cameras, with alarm, with walls, with doors, with dogs, everything. So in that major, in that university, there's a really good thing. There's a really good career, really good major. So there's a lot of things that I have to say. There's a lot of things that this major, this career offer to you, offer to everyone. There's the opportunity to gain entry in this beautiful material, this beautiful concept, this beautiful word about cybersecurity, about all the companies, about all the computer things, about what can you do and what can you don't do it. What can you do about bad things and all things. So well, I think you get in love with this major, because it's all a challenge. It's difficult, but if you really love it and investigate more and more, you will pass it. You will do it. Thank you. You can see here is a hack the box. There is a penetration testing labs. You can hack everything you want, a computer, a network. Even in your login in here, to log in this page to get registered, you need to hack. Even you can hack these pages to get the password. You can get the links to get login. Another thing is Udemy. Udemy, you can have any tutorial you want. You need to pay it per. There is very cheap. Codecademy is another. It's like Udemy, but yeah, it's another fine for programming. HackerOne, there you can find any book, and the companies or the organization can pay you to find every book in their website. And here's in some of many pages that you can get informed of the news of the hackers.